I was doing it. I was okay. We can talk after you're in your meeting. And I want to talk to you after. That's not cool.
User left your channel.
So, FYI, like I said, never take the vehicle with the radio, especially if it's far from chaotic. Yeah, and understood that, you didn't yada yada, but don't just take it with you. Don't shoot past it. That's not assigned to you guys.
Understood.
So you worried about that?
Oh yeah, I am. You're good.
Okay, so next thing up,
Alright, that sniper that was on the hill, I got some notes written on that.
the sniper on the which hill, which one on the map?
The one that was marked with sniper location 2 and sniper location
Put it, use your yellow thing, let me know.
hit right here.
This one right there. Okay, so that's gonna be, okay, let me grab those coordinates, 095,009, basically right at the intersection of those two, right?
Yep,
I
That's
have
right here.
the artillery coordinates too.
I have information on him as well.
So that's, alright, what information you got, Coop?
Alright, he was armed
Going on?
with a bare 50 cal because I saw the muzzle break when we reloaded. He was he did not look like a normal Taliban. He had a NATO modern tactical looking backpack. That was nothing like an Alice pack they normally use.
And you said a NATO backpack. You said
Yes.
a NATO looking
Or
backpack.
NATO
Okay.
tactical something.
Alright.
Non-covered head like most of the Taliban have. He was not just normal Taliban.
Okay. Cool.
He looked kind of white. He didn't really look Muslim, to be honest, and I can barely tell. But he was definitely not wearing an
Okay,
average
so look
robe.
white non-Muslim.
Yes.
You do know Muslims can be white, correct? Muslim is not a race.
Okay.
But
he-
he's a
he
Caucasian
didn't-
male
he did
in a
not
place that's
look-
predominantly
He, hey,
He did not
Exactly.
look Middle Eastern, correct?
he could be a Chechnyan. He could be,
Okay. So, just so we're clear.
Yes.
he could be a Chechnyan, or he could be a member of the Islamic Emirate of the Caucasus. That is always potential.
Slavic. Okay, yeah.
That genuinely exists.
Okay. You got anything else, Coop?
And he was non-Middle Eastern clothing, not robes. It was just like average. I couldn't really tell, but it wasn't robes.
Yeah, he looked like he had a very, like, I can confirm everything Cooper is saying here.
Color or
Shit that really, it worked with the camouflage of the mountain he was in.
okay.
So he would have brown covers, yeah, like you were mentioning there, brown covers, possibly urban colors to match with the rock he was chilling out on. And, yeah, the weapon that we have in possible question here is an M107 50 caliber sniper rifle, like Cooper said.
And his scope looked very big. I could not tell.
Yeah,
if it was a
possibly NVG. He was
How did you guys see that far away? How
I
far
don't
do
know.
you know how far he was?
1.5 clicks away in grid square 095009, and he was also seen in 094008, keypads 1 and keypads 9.
But I had my binoculars zoomed in, and it did not look like a normal scope.
Okay.
I swear the glass was very big.
Is that all you got? Was that about
Yep,
the sniper? Or
that's
do you
all I have.
anything else?
That's all I have.
Oh, you have? Okay, you can bow out. You wasn't leading a team or anything, were you?
No, he wasn't. He was my second in command.
You're good.
I'd add Turner. Turner was the one who I had leading the team.
Yeah. At this point, it really doesn't matter.
Okay.
So he's not gonna give me any good feedback anyway.
Probably.
So
Alright.
He doesn't even know what the fuck a striker is.
Alright, I'll see you guys.
Excellent job tonight, Coop. See you later, man.
Later.
Also, Max, just so you're aware, as I sent you on Snapchat, 3 whole pages of notes here of shit that you might want to know.
oh, you said okay. That's
Yep.
All right.
I sent a video. I'll send you individual pictures in a bit.
We'll see your faces.
Yeah, of course.
It's a little better.
No.
Okay, so
Gather around one. Sounds
let's
easier.
see. Winnie, you first.
Oh, well.
So your team, who did your team have? You had, let me look. Isley, Bruin, Storm, Falcon. Who else joined your
Storm
team?
was
afterwards?
actually
Storm actually got switched to a different team later on. We replaced him.
Storm
Got you.
was my guy.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha,
we
gotcha.
replaced
I didn't really give him to
squad, just tell them to go watch an area. And just
Okay,
check in with
so
Larson.
what's the feedback from your team, Winnie? How'd it go?
They were bored as shit. They said that next time maybe they could have more contacts on their side instead of just one side and all the vehicles come to our side. That's what they said.
Well, I mean, not everybody's gonna
I
get.
know. I know they're not. That's just their feedback, and I just want to let you know that. That was their feedback. As far as submission was, I thought it went fairly well. I mean, we did have one guy get blown up by an IED. We recovered a firing device, I believe. What else? Range table, cell phone, usual kit. There's something else I'm missing too.
Yeah,
that we
I'm gonna
recovered.
need all that stuff.
And
Do
we
you
also
have all,
recovered like
do
4
you have
IEDs.
do you have all that stuff like in one vehicle somewhere?
I do not know where it went from when I took
I
it.
have
I
some
remember
of it.
Warzy.
And honestly, yeah, I don't have the IEDs. The IEDs in the medical
MRAP.
wrap.
Medical MRAP.
The
We
medical
had to leave
wrap.
behind because they thought we were going to that. So.
Yeah, Roger that. Okay.
But it's still secret
So,
there. So.
Who? No, just out of my curiosity, who really was it that said they were bored mostly? Wish they had more contacts. Falcon always complains about everything anyway.
Yeah, no, but I just.
Is he the main one, or is he the only one?
He's the only one.
Only one. Okay. How do you feel? Do you feel he was sufficient?
For what we do, I mean, that's what the real military does. They don't have to have contact all the fucking time. They can go out to a overwatch position and just fucking observe people on motorcycles all fucking day, and that's all they do, right? They don't fucking get contact all the time, so.
Yep.
I appreciate the civic winning. That's nice that you said that. But we do want to make sure you still have fun at the end of the day. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand if you want more contacts, and it's just that we came from having so many contacts in our other operations that it's kind of a nice change of pace to not have so many at a time.
It's better.
You know what I mean?
We've been doing the whole, rather than quantity of contacts, we did quality. We're like,
Yeah.
So when we get hacked, it's a lot more precise and brutal than just like volume of just fucking random crap being shot at us, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that as well.
Alright, so it was mainly just Falcon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Larson, you had the other team, right?
Yes.
Was that,
In my team,
hold on, wait. Is that all, Winnie? Everything you got from there? For me? As far as your team goes?
Yeah, it's IEDs and stuff that we covered with my guy.
Alright, Larson, what about your team?
alright, in my team we had myself, Corporal Larson, PFC G Nostra, PFC S Cooper, who was my second in command, and PV2 J Baker. Later on in the mission, I was throwing a whole bunch of people like Hein, that guy whose last name begins with T, I don't remember it, Storm, a couple others like Feniger, he was there occasionally. So in terms of my team, in terms of the quality and the effectiveness of my team did their job with excellent. Cooper was on his game tonight. Nostra was fantastic with the saw. My medic, Fresnado. Oh, I forgot to mention him. He was in my team too, the third in command. Fresnado, he was good tonight. When I was managing the medic team as well, due to Fresnado being sick, I decided to take up the reins of managing my medic team. Fresnado was pretty responsive. Falcon was kind of here and there with responses. But anyways, back to my team itself. So like I was saying, Cooper was on his game. Nostra was on his game. Everybody else followed in line, did what they were asked, and did a hell of a good job performing it. I had no complaints on my side about the mission being boring whatsoever. Everybody seemed to enjoy themselves, especially when we were dealing with that sniper. Now, in terms of me and my thoughts on the mission, I personally had fun. However, I have a few things I would like to mention. The first thing is that it felt a little disorganized, and I felt that there was a little bit of a communication issue. There was actually one situation in particular I would like to talk about where a civilian, or believed civilian, did end up dying. So yeah, besides the community.
Which part is that you're talking about?
This was way earlier with the guy on the motorbike where Lopes was like, dude, these guys are accurate as fuck. You know, when he said that, literally that situation.
You heard Lopes say that?
Yeah, we heard Lopes several times throughout the mission. Several times. I don't know, probably something. Yeah.
How we hear him is when he releases his controls, his T4 cuts out.
Yep.
So he's just talking regular.
Anyways, Anyways, back.
Actually, that civilian on the motorbike was running away, and it's good that you guys engaged him.
Yeah, I would like to discuss that further anyways, because the reason why I did end up shooting him was I was initially perplexed as to what to do. We were taking fire, and I was micromanaging my guys, and someone had came over the radio talking about the civilian on a motorbike, so I check him out, and I see that he's outside of the thing. And my doctrine at the other side, at least, was to engage anybody who was trying to get around us, and I was like, okay, so I quickly go over the radio and I say, hey, one, am I clear to engage this guy on the motorbike heading out of the base? And he comes back, he's saying, yes, return fire. Now, here's the thing. Return fire doesn't translate to, yeah, kill the civilian. I know that. But at that moment, it was in the heat of the moment. I had other things to worry about. I took that for what it was. I engaged him. I mean, he was violating a law that we had established anyways. And
If he was, I didn't know at the time, because that was me. I was like, oh, I
yeah,
thought he was getting shot at by the dude on the motorbike or something crazy.
yeah, no, he was going outside the base. So I dropped him. Took me 2 or 3 rounds. We retrieved.
He
Yeah,
started on the east side and went around,
one around. Yep,
but you were clear to engage him.
yep.
That's fine.
Yep, I killed him, we retrieved his body, and we left it there for the other team to deal with after being informed to do so. My next 2 things I would like to mention. No, sorry, it's only one thing now. Yeah, it's only one thing now. I felt excessively micromanaged by the higher-ups. I had the QRF team come over my way when there was really no reason for them to be over my way. Initially, in the beginning, I had my guys set up in a way that I felt would work for me the best, and they were reorganized. That's just a me thing. Personally, I don't like being micromanaged, but I do understand if you guys see things that I necessarily don't and you want to point it out to me. But yeah, otherwise, just a quick recap. My squad was great. No complaints from any of them. I just feel that we were a little disorganized. I wasn't too keen on the micromanagement, but overall, I had fun. And yeah, and if you guys need any intelligence that I have wrote down here, I got you.
I think as far as being organized, I think we were way more organized this operation than we have our past 3, because we got in, and we were ready to go.
Yeah.
At 8:15.
Yeah.
Other operations took us 8:30, 8:45 before you.
My main thing with the organization here was there was sometimes a very long delay between getting a radio communique back from one, whether it be Romeo or Morsey coming back to me.
What was happening was I kept getting all this new shit coming in.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I had thought.
He left the speaker on his radios that would drown out
Mhm.
sometimes my radio, and I basically had to tell him, hey, turn the fucking thing on speaker.
Yeah, that's what I had thought.
You have to think from a Morsey standpoint. He's communicating with you guys,
Yeah.
and myself, so he's got 4 different things going on that could be going on all at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I had thought. That is indeed what I had thought, but I just want to mention it anyways because I'm sure it's something that you guys would like to stamp out in one way or another. So that way it's not Morsey being overwhelmed all the time. You can maybe get another RTO or 2 to help out the already existing RTO in Morsey.
We're in the process of getting stuff like that happening, so.
Solid.
I just
And
had
as
one
far
thing
as-
to
yeah,
add
go ahead.
as well, is I think we need a refresher on radio etiquette.
Yep, that would be appreciated.
Like, between yourselves?
Yeah, between ourselves, like,
Yeah.
there's sometimes that I heard, I know this guy's new, he never had a meeting before, but he said repeat when he wanted to say again. Repeat.
Who was that?
Artillery. That would be, what, Charlie squad leader?
Turner,
Oh yeah,
QRF.
Yeah, he's not good on the radio.
Yeah, he's not good on the
That
radio
guy.
at all.
I don't even ask for much radio etiquette. Like all I ask is like, hey, use the call signs that I ask and remember them. That's it, you know, and then keep
What I like-
transmission shorts.
I would do like to make. I would like.
What I like to hear over it real quick is like when you're calling in Larson for 1-1, just be like 1-1-1 alpha. So you know, like
Well,
hey
technically,
1-1, this is like alpha. You know, like 1-1, this is alpha.
Hold on, Winnie. What was it?
technically the full call sign, if you really want to know, it would be 1-1 Alpha and 11 Bravo, and that'd be 11, but I don't give a shit about that on our own internal radio. So I just say 1 Alpha Bravo. Like it's just a waste of breath at this point.
Yeah,
But
no,
you're
Waste
right.
their breath.
the
Entire call sign.
I do like to hear the hey you. That is like the bare minimum standard for radio.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that is something that I will.
Yeah, sometimes I don't do it.
That is something that
Coming up, I won't do the me part.
also, he's gonna literally say, "Hey, you, this is me," and everybody's gonna be like, "What?"
I'm going to, but yeah, that's something I would also like to mention with the radios. There's just a couple things that I noticed myself I need to brush up on, just my terminology and what Winnie is saying. I know it's something that Morsey is not so strict on, but I do hear Winnie out, and it's something that I personally like doing myself. It helps me get immersed, so it's something that I will be working on.
Exactly.
You want us
It
to
sounds good
tighten it
when
up?
you hear somebody else, talking
Yeah.
like that. So
hmm
Do you want us to squad wise, not just talking about obviously the whole unit, but just internal squad? You want us to tighten it up on the radio communications?
I'd like to see it tightened up on radio communications. I know there's shit that I've done
Excluding
that's
Turner. We're not talking
tightened up.
about Turner.
Yeah.
The three of us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
I'd like to see
okay.
it tightened up a little bit. Yeah.
Noted.
Tighten up more professional. I'll definitely be working on it for
But
sure.
the people that are around us hear that too. Like they hear me. They can hear us when we're talking on radio and shit. They'll hear
Yep,
me calling
exactly.
111 Bravo or whatever. They'll hear that and they'll be like, oh wow, this is actually pretty cool.
Speaking of radios, I am curious as to if we can get our engineer a radio, possibly.
I don't want so.
That's getting too many people.
Too many people on it? I hear you.
Exactly.
Even
And-
like.
But as far as your micromanaging bit, Larson, I know nobody likes being told what to do and everything, but sometimes it's your role to be micromanaged.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I had thought way earlier on in the mission too. There's probably something Morsey is seeing here because he has more experience than me. So I was like, okay, yeah.
Maybe to remedy this, if like say Hunt or Winnie or Mendez or myself or Morsey sees something going on in Larson's team, we say, hey Larson, you should do this or you should probably do that. I see this going on, and let him
Oh yeah.
delegate out to his guys or something like
Well,
that.
here's the thing. I'm not closing that door.
Suggestion to him and letting him micromanage his own team.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Here's the thing. I'm sorry. Let me reword it. I'm not closing out the door to micromanagement because I do know you guys. I mean, some of you are in the military. Some of you have been playing this game a lot longer than me. So you guys will inevitably see things that I don't. But yeah, it's just like in the very early stages of the operation when I'm getting my team set up to my liking due to things that I'm seeing. I mean, okay, listen, I know you guys are higher ranking. You do have the authority. But I would always like to understand why I'm being micromanaged, for what reason, so that way I can learn in the future, and so that way you guys won't have to do that, and you can just, be more efficient with other tasks.
Basically, if you make a change to him, tell him why you're changing it, and don't just leave him in the dark. Cool. If that's anything.
Yeah.
Sound better?
Oh, that sounds excellent. Sounds excellent. Yeah. That was like, I had a question about that, and I was like, yeah.
It makes sense why you put him in that spot because he was close to you, so you could, keep.
Yeah, and he also had he had a nice view on the road and a good view of the hill, as well. That was another thing.
Over there because first off, if we're gonna have somebody by himself, I wanted to be the saw over there, and then that also provided a better view of other
The road.
that I wanted him to focus on because the saw can engage quite distances.
Okay. I hear you out.
Usually too, like I'll relay an order down to them, and then when they finally receive the order, they just chop it up into what is necessity from that.
I don't usually micromanage like that. I just did at the beginning because I wanted to have the whole ECP set up a certain way.
Yeah. I hear you.
I delegate most of the time because I don't got time to
Micromanage. Yeah. Yeah. So just like Max said, if you're gonna micromanage, just let me know so that way I can learn as to what you guys are seeing, so that way you guys don't have to worry about that stuff in the future.
Okay. Hunt, you got anything? How'd you guys do? Like, you said Storm was being pretty,
He just kept complaining about being bored all the time, and it was really starting to agitate the shit out of me.
How was he bored? You usually have the
Well,
the
Falcon's
craziest
the
shit
same
happen.
way.
But you know why? You know why he was bored? Because he was on the east side watching cars come in instead of on the west side engaging hostiles.
No,
but
he was in Weapons team. He was up on the hill. They got like
yeah, he was on the
Well,
east side.
that was towards the more towards the end, but at the beginning part, yeah, he was just getting vehicles and then went on contact to the west.
He would just sit there in the fucking hole we dug and just run around, just talking about how he's not doing anything. And I was like, I swear to God, I'll shoot you right now until.
He was running around.
Yeah, he was just like he would run around almost in a full circle. He would stop in position, run around about half a circle, stop in position, then run around again. I was like, bro, I'm just gonna kill you until the zoo's not to respawn you.
I got two words for you, court martial.
You fucking tell him, Morsey.
Okay. In the future, please do not shoot your privates, please. Because we don't want that. Just have that be on record, Larson. And Lopes, when you hear this.
Oh, everything that we're talking about's on record. Everything from Turner up until now.
We're recording this, by the way, for Lopes, FYI. So you know.
Yeah, be careful what you're saying.
Hey, Mom. So Storm complained obviously was the only ones you had problems with.
No, not really. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was the only one. The other one,
Okay.
at first he was like, yeah, we're not really doing anything, and then I explained to him, I was like, hey, the ops usually start off slow, and he was like, oh, okay, and then he was fine the rest of the op.
Yeah. That was Tolman, right?
Tolman, yeah.
Tolman. Okay, yeah. Tolman, good to go. And that's all you had. You had wars, though, right?
Yeah, Morse is just, he knows what to do.
You did good.
Yeah, I don't ever have to worry about him.
He was running your radio, right?
Yes.
How's he on the radio? Like Morsey, how do you feel Morse does on the radio?
Well, from I heard him on the speaker, Morse, Meadows, they do a great job.
I'm talking about Morse in particular.
Morse in particular does a good job. Only thing is like I said, that one time though, when Mendez just cut Morse off about the fucking car down the road that we already knew about, and there was an important transmission about how their fucking squad was doing. That upset me. Mendez was like, goddamn.
I apologize. Like I realized that too. Like fuck, I just cut him off too.
You didn't even say break. If you would at least said break, and then said it, I would have been fine with it. Yeah, and I was like, bro, I'm trying to get some like essential information. I don't know if they're fucking dead and dying.
I was like, Morse, get a hold of him. Morse, get a hold of him. Tell him we get cover fire. We gotta get out of here. And he's like, I can't. They won't stop talking over me. And I was like, oh, dear lord.
I would like to mention one thing, and this kind of goes back to Turner with the radio. If we do ever have a situation where we get a third squad added, and if he's not a specialist or above or has never dealt with radios, I say we just attach them entirely to another squad for radio communications.
You can have my assurance that I'm not going to give anybody a radio that I don't feel would flood the comms.
At least he didn't flood the comms.
He just kind of killed the immersion of the comms, though.
The comms or kill the immersion. That's one thing.
Yeah.
That's also another thing that I was mentioning to you earlier today, Larson, with how much you talked on the radio last operation.
Yeah.
Even though it was just between you guys, your sentences were just a little bit too long.
How was I today? Because I felt like there's sometimes I was too long, sometimes I wasn't.
At least, if you're gonna talk for the longest time, just once you turn on
Yeah, say break and all that, right? Yeah, I did do that a handful of times. I remember to do that, so yeah.
So Tolman and the other guy, have they been through BCT yet?
Who?
Tolman and the other guy. I've already forgot his name.
Storm? Tolman and Storm?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, that explains it.
Miller hadn't either, so.
Because every time I would go somewhere, those two would literally be like fucking me like that close to me. Like,
Yeah, another thing I would like to mention,
like, bro, move the fuck over there, and like they would move over there, and they would like creep back closer.
yeah, I can say the same thing. I would like to mention one thing. Storm was very fucking antsy. I would tell him to watch a certain area, he'd stay there for 5 to 10 minutes, and then next thing you know, he's like walking around, and then I remember at the very end, he did it, he fucking left his post, and he got fucking throttled by that technical that came through.
Oh, I remember when we got on the helicopter, everyone's doing the 360, and like the storm's just out crouched in the middle of the road, just staring at me. I'm like, no, look that way, son.
Yeah, that's another thing too, I had to tell him several times.
And I say, hey, fucking, I didn't say anything to him. He was just staring at me the whole time. And
Yep.
Coleman was just like right
Did
next to me.
anybody get hit by a 203 side?
Nah, nobody on my side.
Worse than Mez did. So that was the two radio guys got hit. Fuck. Okay.
But
Well,
yeah.
I saw that you popped up and shot it, but I didn't see a weapon on it. I just saw that it was at binoculars or something.
Also, I'd like to mention something. Why was that... Okay. My squad encountered 2 invincible guys tonight. That guy with the LMG on the hill and that fucking sniper.
the invincible guys, the only thing with the invincible guys is either people we've controlled, or it's when you shoot them out of the vehicle, it looks like they're not dying or dead.
Yeah. But no, here's the thing with the sniper. This sniper, we got a visual confirmation that he took a mortar, like, dead on, like, fucking landed right on him. He didn't die. That guy on the hill with the LMG, the PKM, we fired over fucking 500 rounds to that guy for sure, and he didn't die.
That guy with the PKM did not get hit a single time.
Are you being serious?
I'm being serious. You just couldn't hit him. The way he was positioned there, or FYI, the way we were controlling him and him being positioned, he just the rounds were going right over his head.
Oh, that's a shame.
Can I stop using the FGO? Because that thing sucks.
What?
Can I stop using the FGO? It sucks.
Yeah,
You being
I would
you
rather
being
use
staff
ACOG.
sergeant, you can use the ACOG, yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
Probably
Also-
put more ACOG on his shit too, instead of that big ass
honestly
fucking
thought you'd
optic.
be using whatever still, but I didn't even know you
No,
were
because I
using
got
that
told
one.
I could only use an ACOG. And then,
See,
like,
see,
the
that's
game
why I
of
like you,
took
Hunt.
it.
You know what, Hunt?
There's
That's
a
why I
few
like you.
for you. I'm talking about this is for regular people who are filling a role. You're the squad leader. You're not even an actual gunner.
I
you
want
can
you to
fill
know,
in.
literally 3/4 that I was just iron. I just had iron sights the whole time.
That's why I like you, Hunt.
Anyways, guys,
Yes,
I
so-
feel like we're getting a little off topic here.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Larson. Get off target.
Wow.
So, Morse is good on radio. Turner's not going to have to worry about being team leading anytime soon.
Thank God.
Unfortunately, he did that tonight. Mendez, you have anything?
Okay.
You're good.
I would guess
The
so.
only thing I have is, like I said, which I mentioned this to Hunt and Warzy, is nothing on that western ridge. And you guys took fire from that ridge, danger, or really close, pretty much the whole night. That was my only complaint, was you didn't have anybody seeing who was coming up on those ridges or whatever, you know what I mean? And you guys both know, we both talked about it, so that was my only thing. Other than that, I think you guys did pretty good. The interaction with the civilians, other than one hiccup, was
Turner?
pretty good. Yeah, with Turner. Lee was really good at that. He did really well. Yeah, didn't really have any other incidents. The civilians got killed that were not supposed to have got killed. I'm trying to think.
Well, we
There's
saved
something
one
else.
civilian. We
Right,
saved
my
one
mom.
civilian, and then I brought him
Yeah.
back here so you could.
Oh yeah, that's
talk to
right.
someone.
That's right.
And then I brought a detainee back here as well. So we have a civilian who's not detained, but he's here.
Somebody tell me this guy right here. Who's him? What's his name?
Him?
He had the turban on.
You can
I don't
hit H.
remember.
You hit H and tell me what his name is.
I'm not even here.
Milani?
His name is Amani. Shit, yeah, that's what I changed his name to. Good. And this other guy should be Gaffersai.
Yep.
Yeah, Gaffersai is your good guy. Gaffersai is the one who was apparently forced by this guy here.
So we're gonna
So-
talk to Dr. Zai about like those people get trying to see get information. Obviously, it's gonna be more friendly for him. But the other guy, he's gonna go get interrogated probably.
Yep, I
So-
agree.
And I have all
That's
of the
good.
stuff that he had on me, so I had like 3 cell phones, using
Okay. So can you
monitors,
take a
brain stable.
Can you take a screenshot or wherever of everything you got off of him, if you don't mind?
I will. Once I get back to my computer, I'll put it notes.
That's cool. That'll work. So yeah. What time? What are we at, Larson, right now? What recording?
I don't have an exact timer here. But yeah, probably something like that. Probably half an hour, 40 minutes about.
Let's say probably 20 minutes.
Actually, you know what? I have an exact time here from when I texted somebody. One moment. This has been going on since 11:56 my time. So we're
About half an hour.
yep, about half an hour. Yep.
Okay. All right. So I don't have anything else. Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck was that?
What?
He just literally walked right here and looked at us. Like Mendez,
Disconnected.
Larson, Winnie, Hunt, Morrison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him.
You saw that too?
Oh, Baker's on the server. Baker's on the server. He's like loading in or something though.
Cooper Turner. Cooper was the last one disconnected. I swear to God, that was so funny.
Go to it was Baker. Yeah, he was.
Oh my God, dude, that was like, what the fuck? That was so creepy. That was so creepy.
That's fucking funny, bro.